Split is the latest movie from M. Night Shyamalan, and it stars James McAvoy, Anna Taylor-Joy, and is the story of this crazy dude, James McAvoy's character. He kidnaps these 3 high school girls and locks them up in some weird cavernous basement place. He's got them held hostage somewhere, basically, kidnapped them, and he's got a little bit of an interesting wrinkle. He has 23 distinct personalities that keep coming out at weird times. He keeps switching back and forth between them, and apparently there's a 24th one that's going to emerge, and then bad shit's gonna happen. And yeah, this is from M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, the guy who's very hit or miss throughout his whole career. Remember when they said this shit, the new Spielberg? The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, wonderful films. I haven't seen Signs, so I don't know. I know a lot of people like it. The Village, have not seen. But then like utter garbage. The Happening, Lady in the Water, Last Airbender, After Earth. Like the guy just kept making shit, and then suddenly The Visit, out of nowhere The Visit, and you're like, wait, he made a good movie. Not only a good movie, in my opinion, a great movie. A fantastic little horror thriller comedy, and it was wonderful. And back then I was like, don't quite call it a comeback, but he's essentially making a comeback. If he can keep making good movies, it's a comeback. At this point, M. Night Shyamalan must feel like John Wick. He's like, everyone keeps asking if I'm back, and I haven't had an answer. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Because now the guy came out with Split and his plans for his next movie, you know, all things are adding up to a big successful comeback, hopefully, because Split is a pretty damn good movie. I think first, the thing you credit the most as like high praise, the thing about this that really makes the movie work and is wonderful, fantastic, James McAvoy. The guy nails it, crushes it out of the park, knocks the guts out of the ball like the Sandlot. The guy, he's got the most interesting role in the movie, and in fact the only character I really care about, to be honest. Like really, how do you get better? It's like you're an actor, you want an interesting role. Okay, here's a guy with 23 personalities. You get to play 23 different people, essentially. Sign me up. It's like, even if the movie sucks, that's just too much. That's too fun to not do. You get to switch back and forth. You're Dennis, this strong, stern guy. I am in charge now. You've been selected for something. Don't you mess with me. And then suddenly you're like, my name's Hedwig. I'm 9 years old. I like the breakdance. Kanye West is my man. Like, to keep switching back and forth, it was awesome. It was very entertaining, because at times, it's a very good sense of humor for it. Just like, oh, he switched and it's really funny now, or it's kind of intense, it's kind of creepy. Would you say it's a very 23, 24 dimensional performance? Okay, that was dumb, I know. But McAvoy was just wonderful, captivating, kept me interested in the movie. I was like, listen, even if you're a bad guy, a villain, I just like you. I want to see what you do. You're interesting, because everyone else in the movie... Anna Taylor-Joy as the main victim kidnapped girl, she's got certain things that make her interesting. Like, she's important for a certain reason, and we're gonna learn it. And it's like, she does a good performance, but as a character, it's like, you know, honestly, I don't give a shit. I'm with James McAvoy. That's the guy I want to follow. I want to know what's up with him. All you kidnapped girls, fine, I'm supposed to care, but in reality, I kind of don't really. Like, you're fine, you're okay, but I'm all with James McAvoy. You're all okay. The girls are all fine. Like, all the main kidnapped girls, they're fine, they're okay. Anna Taylor-Joy's pretty good, but at the end of the day, I'm with the other guy. I'm with him. And then there's other characters in the movie, and not that it doesn't necessarily work, it's just that, again, it's like, I don't really care. I got my guy. Just stay with him, because everyone else is like, okay, there's a therapist character, and the problem with that is that it leads to some bad exposition and one of Shyamalan's trademark what the fuck scenes. Because remember, he's done it a few times. Remember in The Happening where there's a guy like, do you like hot dogs? I like hot dogs. The hot dogs get a bad rap. They got a great shape, full of protein. I love hot dogs. And in this, we got a similar scene, someone talking about why Hooters is so great. It's just like an out of nowhere, a completely unnecessary, weirdly written scene, just like, the fuck is this? Cut this out. This does not matter at all. Why is this here? It's just weird. And even though this is what I would call a good movie, Shyamalan does have some of his trademark weird, stilted writing, where sometimes characters speak and it's just like, this dialogue is off. This writing, not working, not vibing with the rest of the movie. It has its moments of sketchiness where it's just like, this could go in a very bad direction. You better write this, Shyamalan. Drive back onto the road. You're off in the woods with the fucking village people. No, that's a band. But he does craft a pretty good movie. It's kind of creepy. It has a very creepy atmosphere, a little bit intense at times, and also a good underlying sense of humor. It never gets too creepy because there's always a good joke to throw you off and like, okay, it's also funny, which is what I loved about The Visit. It was kind of terrifying, but also had a good sense of humor. This one's very creepy, and has some good jokes in it too. To lighten the mood, McAvoy, the source of basically all the thrills and entertainment in the movie. Everyone else is fine to okay to some people aren't very good at all. And overall the movie's pretty damn good, solely on the shoulders of James McAvoy. But then, like when the movie wraps up and it gets to the last act, it gets to the big climax, the big finale, suddenly the movie becomes amazing. And when the movie's like finishing, it's like, oh, listen, most of the movie is pretty damn good, but then like he finishes really damn strong. The finish is where it's like, okay, now the movie, now, yeah, Shyamalan, you are back, because this is very exciting stuff. This is very interesting. I love what you're doing. And Shyamalan directed it good enough. Like I said, he balanced well enough the humor / suspense, and he didn't go too stupid. He had moments, and he kind of was present enough in his mind to be like, maybe not. I'm very excited to see what he does next, because this movie was good. It's a solid affair that really finishes strong and brings up my esteem of the movie. I would give Split a B+. I thought it was a really good movie. I still like The Visit more. Overall, I like The Visit a lot more. But this is still a really good movie. Comment below, tell me your thoughts on Split, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.